Good day. Today we will be looking at the Alfatron SMW42S seamless presentation switcher. This unit supports resolutions up to 4K at 60 frames per second and acts as a bring your own device interface and features wireless presentations from Windows, Mac, iOS and Android. The SMW42S has two HDMI inputs and work in conjunction with the two USB Type B host ports and a USB-C port that supports both video and USB host in a single connection. The three USB-A ports are used for connecting peripheral devices like USB cameras, USB microphones or USB speaker pods as an example. The USB-B host and HDMI that are selected will pass the device's connection to the USB hub on the PC connected to the USB host port. As mentioned earlier, the USB-C connection supports all the connections but on a single cable. Lastly, there is also a VGA port with 3.5mm audio jack plug for legacy device connections. The two HDMI outputs can be used as either duplicated outputs or HDMI 2 can be set as a matrix output with HDMI 1 in multiview mode. But we will show some more of those matrix features in a moment. In addition, the LAN port is used for system setup and control via the web GUI or API commands. It also features as an AV over IP port, duplicating the output of HDMI 1 on an H.265 stream or our Alfatron IP2 HD decoder. Lastly, the RS-232 port 2 is used for the display power on and off control. RS-232-1 is for future expansion. The SMW42D wireless HDMI transmitter is used as a wireless HDMI connection to the SMW42S. The SMW42D also features a USB-C adapter for use on a USB-C video capable output on laptop or an Apple Thunderbolt connection. Wireless presentation over Wi-Fi is supported over AirPlay for iOS devices as well as casting for Android devices and Windows PCs capable of casting. The front USB-A port supports mouse functionality to control the intuitive on-screen display which will be shown on the HDMI 1 output. The unit has built-in CEC as well for room on and room off control. The device can be used in small to large boardroom environments due to the capabilities of the multiple inputs, both wired and wireless. Now let's show you the SM42 in action.
First things first, let's power up the device. Now we connect our two displays to the HDMI out 1 and HDMI out 2 respectively. We will then see the two displays connecting, but only HDMI 1 will have image at this point. We can now connect a PC to the HDMI input 1 as well as host port 1, and then we proceed to connect HDMI input 2 to a second PC. You will notice that it is now auto switching to HDMI input 2 to facilitate the last in, first out rule that our auto switching is set to. In order to matrix our displays, we will use a wireless mouse connected to the front USB-A port to access the on-screen display. We can then select TV2 and set it to matrix mode, and then we can select either HDMI 1 or 2 for the second display as per the matrix mode. And now you can see two separate connected PCs on the two displays. As an example, we are going to initialize a Zoom call to show the connected peripherals coming from host 1 to the connected PC on TV2. Now we are going to connect the camera to one of the USB-A ports on the USB hub and start the video on the Zoom call. Secondly, we have also connected the CMB201 microphone speaker pod to the USB hub, and we can also now select the CMB201 as our microphone and speaker in the Zoom call. As previously mentioned, the SMW42S also supports wireless presentation from the SMW42D wireless HDMI transmitter. When the transmitter is connected to a third PC and the transmitter has booted up, we can push the button and HDMI output 1 will switch to the wireless HDMI transmitter as its input. When the on-screen display is opened again, you will see the wireless transmitter as a third input device. We can now switch the inputs between the two displays in whichever configuration is required. The SMW42S also supports Multiview on TV1, and once set to auto will display all three inputs on one screen. We can also connect a mobile device. In this case, we are using an iPhone over AirPlay to display wirelessly on the Multiview output. Should you wish to connect a fifth device such as Android or a PC that supports casting, the Multiview display will automatically lay it out in the Multiview display. Lastly, the LAN port supports an H.265 AV over IP stream to our Alfatron IP2HD decoder. This stream is a duplicate output of HDMI out 1. If you have any questions about our SMW42S solution, please visit our website at www.alfatronelectronics.com. Thank you for watching. See you next time.